How's it going, guys? Matt here. We're back playing some MTG Arena, accepting all the bugs that this annoying client has. But yeah, here we are. We're gonna play some Explorer. I'm playing a land destruction deck. I may have done this once on the channel before. I don't remember. Anyways, I don't know if this deck's I feel like I say this at the beginning of every video. I don't know if this deck's that great, but it's fun and it really annoys people. Basically, we're just gonna, ramp up to Creeping Mold, Casualties of War, drop God Pharaoh statue, and just punish our opponent. Play some big creatures to close it out. That's basically the game plan. Sideboards just to handle some other decks. And yeah, let's just get right to it. So I've been playing this a bunch today, and I've had just a few hilarious games that have really cracked me up. But I've noticed that in Explorer, a lot of people are playing soldiers, and I can't really beat soldiers with this deck. So if we see mono white, there's a good chance we're just going to concede and go to the next game if it's a fast deck. Soldiers are so strong right now. But yeah, let's have some games. Okay, we're on the play on this one, and we got a Thoughtseize, we got Paradise Druid, casualties to ramp up to. This is okay. It's not great, but it's okay. I think I'm gonna, I'm gonna start with the Thoughtseize. Hello? What you got in your hand? Oh, I didn't mean to click whatever I clicked. Okay, what was the rest of his hand? Domri, Bergie, Questing Beast. Okay, I probably should have taken Questing Beast. Oh, well, it's fine. That's a fine pick, I guess. Little misclick there. Alright, so Galagreeters or Paradise Druid? I feel like it's the Galagreeters. Is this the guy that fights? Yeah, it's a fight. Yeah, I'm okay with the potential fight. But I want to get the treasure off this, so. Okay, opponent plays Sokuzan, and is he going to play the Domri or the Bergie? It's the Domri. I'm wondering if he's going to do the fight right off and lose his mana source. I'm okay with that if he does. In any case, he's having a hard time deciding. Oh man, as soon as I hit record, I get the guy that has a hard time deciding. Okay, that's fine. No big deal. Just play a Druid and play the spell again. Not sure entirely why he's afraid of Galagreeters. It's not that scary of a card, I don't think. I guess here he can go straight to Questing Beast. Yeah, I see. It's pretty good. Keywords, or all text. I think most people know what that card does now. Drop our Defiler of Vigor. It's got Trample. You could fight it with Questing Beast. I think I lose this game. I don't think I can win. If I draw a land and can Casualties of War next turn, I'm in good shape. But if not, if I miss like 2 land drops, I think I lose. So we'll just see what he does. And I'll get back to you because this guy's going to take a long time apparently. Straight to roping. Okay, they shocked in a Stomping Ground. Passed through attack phase. Add mana, and Harnfell. I didn't see that coming. Okay, that's perfect. Another target for casualties. But we didn't get the mana we need. That's unfortunate. Guess we get attack with Defiler. No point in attacking, really. Man, that's really unfortunate. Needed to land. Okay, we'll just pass, and I'll let you know when it's my turn again. So, I love being able to just hit pause on the recording. It's so much easier to edit on the fly. But yeah, I predict this guy is once again just going to take a long turn. He might discard to Harnfell. I guess we'll see. There's a Clothis cast. Okay. Clothis, God of Destinies. Okay, but it's not that good. Fights the Defiler. Okay, sure. Just whatever. Just pass your turn already. He's really worried about the Defiler. I don't actually have any ammo for it. That's what I needed. I needed a Death Clap. Now we can casualties. Can hit a land, Planeswalker, Artifact. We can try to hit an enchantment. It won't work, but, you know. We can try. We'll hit the Stomping Ground. There we go. And we can God Pharaoh's next turn, and we should be in okay shape from here. Oh. Alrighty. Well, I'll let you know when it's my turn again, or if my opponent does anything useful. But just know that I'm saving you minutes of time, as this guy thinks for days. Shock in a Stomping Ground. He must have a 5 CMC thing. Just activate Lair of the Hydra. Okay, interesting. That's a 3/3. Alright, we're pulling that angle. Gotcha. Okay, well, play this God Pharaoh statue. And I'll save the Turn Timber. Turn Timber. What am I saying? If I can speak, Turn Timber Symbios is a bit of a tongue twister of a card name. But yeah, we need some kind of creature here to stop the bleed. But yeah, I don't think we can really beat Clothis. It's just going to drain us out before we do anything. I don't have a way to remove it in this deck. Let's save a little more time and just concede here. There's nothing I can do here. Alright, so we will take out a few of these God Pharaoh statues. bring in another Thoughtseize. I like the idea of maybe getting rid of... let's bring in the Ocams instead of Toski. Bring in Binding. Maybe go down to... I think we take out Vorinclex. Not all that useful here. And I guess we play Titania as command. I like having something to take care of. I guess Questing Beast. It's got Llanowar Elves too. I could probably drop a Creeping Mold. Let's go for a Hero's Downfall. Seems more useful. We'll play maybe an Outland Liberator too. I don't know. I'm kind of just getting a jank going on at this point. Yeah, kind of tough to decide. I think I'd take out the God Furrows. They're not that useful here, really. I mean, they are, but... yeah. Yeah, we'll go down to 1, and maybe we'll take out just like one of these Llanowars, or one Paradise Druid. There we go. Okay, let's play here. 3 lands and a plan. Okay, let's go. Well, no real plan, just got Thoughtseizes. Does that count as a plan? Opponent mulliganed once. I guess that's a good sign, and we get to Thoughtseize him on turn 1. That's good for us. Excellent. Okay, we'll shock in this Overgrown Tomb and go straight for the seas. Holding a bunch of stuff. Only 1 land source. The Demon Knoll. Lots of stuff. I guess we take the Knoll. We'll Thoughtseize him again next turn maybe, or play the Gallagreeters. Thoughtseize. Yeah, we're gonna do Gallagreeters here. I want to get this out so I can start making some treasure. Looks like I'm gonna need it. But we got 2 more Thoughtseizes. I'll be able to take his 3-drop. Hopefully he didn't pick up another 2-drop. Nope. Excellent. Let's see what he's holding. Yeah, he's got the 3rd land now, so that's bad. There's a Vorinclex. That's a little scary. I think we take Domri then. And let's go ahead and get a treasure and probably a buff. I could delay out this next Llanowar. I guess it's kind of about the same either way. I got 6 mana for next turn. We're going to slow it a little bit here. Right, he's probably just going to play Burgy Pass unless he drew something good. Yep. Ocam Adversary is pretty good here. We got the Thoughtseize. Definitely going to be taking that Questing Beast. What the heck is this? Double Strike, Vigilance, Haste. Other creatures you control have Haste. Yikes. Alright, we'll play out the Ocam. And do we offer a trade for Burgy, or do we create a tapped treasure? Let's see, what's my mana like? I've got 5, 6. I'm gonna get the treasure just in case. I could potentially draw the Turn Timber, and I want to be able to cast it. That's something else new. What's this guy? This guy's like some kind of legendary tribal soup. I don't know. It's a weird deck. It's better than mine, though, I think. My deck's not actually very good. It's just kind of me-malicious. Sack this guy. Legendary creatures you control gain some indestructible shenanigans. Okay, so that kind of makes our Ocam a little less useful. And we top deck the land. Yeah, if we just keep top decking lands, we definitely lose. Let's see if he lets me draw off of this. Sure. Not sure what he's exactly planning. Okay, either way you lose a creature. Take your pick. Odd play. Okay, call out the Endless Dance. He's going to attack right away whenever you attack 3 or more. Okay, do I let it through? I guess I do. I don't really have any good plans here. I just need to top deck something amazing. Agadeems. Get Agadeems for 4 and get a Ocam? That's our best play? Play makes me want to cry. It's so bad. Whatever. We'll do it. Or we could block next turn and then do it and get a little more value. Yeah, I guess we do that. This is not ideal. And now he's got this thing online. No, not quite actually. He needs even more mana. And he will have it soon at this rate. Yeah, we'll block here. That is fine. Outland Liberator's okay. I think we just go ahead and Agadeems for 4. Get our couple creatures. Okay, so we can do the counter or a treasure. I think, let's see, we got it. Yeah, I gotta do the treasure for the 1 more mana. Still want to have 7 available at the most. Jeez, we are just not getting the top decks we need. Levels it up. Makes legendaries cost less. Okay, so next turn he's got the plays going. Yeah, we'll send in with this Ocam. We gotta kill that Bard class with the Outland Liberator. Gotta do it. Oh, that's a good draw. Okay, so we play this. Let's get another treasure. And we'll pop this. Not quite enough to play the Gargaroth, but we can play it next turn. Let's get this Visionary going. I think we might even want to gain life at this point. No real point in pumping up the Scalar Greeters, is there? Unless we're going to do it a lot. Okay, I guess we'll go for it. We'll start pumping it. Nice. Casualties is good. That can really set us up well. First Strike, Vigilance, Haste. Oof, that thing's got a lot of keywords. I've never seen this card. And Flash. I don't think I block it. I think it just... Does it have Trample? No Trample? I could block with the Greeters. It's not that big of a deal. I don't really want to go down to 4. That makes Vorinclex be able to kill me. Yeah, I think it's the right play to let the... yeah, for 6 life. I think it's worth sacking that guy for 6 life. Okay, because we can casualties here anyway. Artifact. Wait. It's not an artifact or anything, right? No. Okay. No artifact. Creature, land. Kill this thing. Kill this thing. Works for me. Pay this. I think we just keep buffing this guy at this point. Try to get him above the size of my opponent's creatures. Oh, I should have attacked with Ocam. That was a goofy mistake on my part there. Let's see if it ends up mattering. Alright, if he top decks another land, Vorinclex is coming. And we get a land. Okay, cool. Play the Gargaroth. And this should help us stabilize. Put the counters on. Swing. Swing. He can turn on Lair for 2, but that's not enough to do anything. God Pharaoh. Oh yes, if he does not draw a land here, he'll never get that Vorinclex going. He drew a land. Okay, here comes Vorinclex. I guess we do have to block the Gargaroth, I feel like, if he comes at us. But if he comes... No, actually we don't. We just take it and then we kill him. I think that's the play. No, he's not blocking. Alright. I probably wouldn't either if I were him. Yeah, let's send in this guy and the Gargaroth. Make a beast. I'm going to draw a card. Oh, nice. That's a good draw. Okay, we got a block. And what, he's going to take 6? No, he's got a trade. Yeah. Well. It's up to him. That doesn't put him in the greatest spot. This Defiler of Vigor is huge. He could top deck something really good. Let's play the God Pharaoh. Just to make sure he doesn't play some other huge creature that's going to kill us. I feel like that's the best secure. Although Cavalier is also very... These are all very good. Getting lucky on my draws here. Alright. He scoops. We go to game 3. Pretty happy with all this stuff. I think I'll just play it out. Gonna be on the draw this time, so hopefully I can get a Thoughtseize and set up nicely. I'm about 90% sure that his deck is better than mine. I just have to play super smart. Let's see what we got. 2 green mana, a bunch of Llanowar. Goodness, this is awful. But we do have a card draw on turn 2. The Llanowar Visionary. I think we keep this. Might be a tough one. If he comes out the gate pretty fast, we're going to have a hard time because I can't Thoughtseize till turn 3, and by that time he's got all the meanest stuff out anyway. So not looking the greatest here. Outland Liberator. We'll see if that matters. Okay, and now with Grumgully, all his legends are going to come in buffed +1/+1. So that's going to be a problem. My life total is going to go down very quickly. Oh. I just noticed there's a hold full control. Press control and shift. Okay, there's other Domri. Gives things riot. Looks like he's gonna dig for some creatures with it. Reveals 2 creatures. Oh yeah, we're screwed. There's no way we're getting through this. Let's see here. So he's gonna play this thing and swing for a ton next turn. I think we have to Thoughtseize it. It's really our only choice. What kind of hand is this? It's funny. Okay. Alright, let's see. We got enough mana to play. Bunch of elves. 5, 6. I'll have 7 mana even if I just play the Paradise Druid. Okay, let's do that then. With the Outland Liberator. Basically just have to hope he doesn't top deck anything too good, and we might be able to stabilize, but we need something other than mana sources, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana sources and 2 spells. That's what RNGesus is doing to us right now. He top decked a Bard class. Didn't really Spec that, levels it up, and then he can play all these dudes for free, but they're legendary, so really only play one. Wait, it's legendary? Oh, it's, this guy's, Grimgully says non-humans. I thought it was legends. So he's got a bunch of humans? You got a bunch of humans in your deck with Grimgully? What are you doing? You goofball. It's not how you play Grimgully. Okay, well, we top decked a Creeping Mold. That's decent. I really need to get rid of Domri, though. Don't really have a way to do that. I could full swing and just lose something. I think that's our play, actually. Yeah, full swing, he blocks 2, it still takes at least 3. Yeah, let's do that. We don't really have another use for these pawns, if you will, so we might as well. Sacrifices must be made. Yeah, that's fine. I think we just Creeping Mold a land. He's going to swing back for 7 at least. That puts me pretty low, but if we can top deck stuff other than Land War Elves and lands, we'll be okay. If we can't, we will most certainly lose. Also, if this Outland Liberator transforms, that would be amazing. Yep, take it down to 5. Hopefully he drew something he can't play. Nope, the second Bard class. Okay. Other than elves. I said other than elves. Yeah, I guess we just play them all out as blockers. Our odds of winning are not good. Alright, he plays Gala of the Endless Dance as a 5/5. That is flippin' massive. Oh, she's a non-human. This guy can sack to give indestructible. Let's see, what's our best setup here? I think we go... No. Jump here. I have to lose 3 creatures to kill Gala. We're just gonna... We just lose, right? Alright, let's make our blocks and take our next turn, I guess. But we do just lose. Let's go to the next game. Alright, opponent goes first. And, we've got a decent hand, I guess. Got a turn 2 and a turn 3, but a setup into Cavalier of Thrones. We're up against mono white. And we top decked a Thoughtseize. So let's see how many soldiers or angels he has in his hand. What are we up against? Soldiers it is. And a Brutal Cathar. I think the play here is to concede and just find another opponent. Double concede. Yeah, I'm not playing that deck. No thanks. That deck is just flat out too broken. Anointed Peacekeeper, Thalia, and all the turn 1 2/1s. The deck is just flat out broken. It really is. I don't think anything can actually beat it. So unless you're mirror matching, you might as well just concede, save your time. This is a slow hand. We got Jugan and the Toski. We gotta hope our opponent does nothing. Yeah, that's not good. Alright, this is way worse, maybe. Okay, well, we got Land of Elves, Paradise, Druid. Hope we draw a land, put back one of these Creeping Molds. I guess it's better than last hand. Not much better, though. Drew a Deathcap Glade. I need to get the fast lands. I don't have any of them, and I don't want to spend wild cards. Okay, we're up against Angels. Let's go Paradise Druid. Play our tap land. And if he plays Righteous Valkyrie, I think we just scoop. I'll just blow up this land. And then scoop. Yeah, I think I just scoop against Righteous Valkyrie in general. I mean, he's just going to gain life and make his whole board huge, and I lose very quickly. Did I mention my deck wasn't actually very good? Let's get rid of that. We want Blood Chiefs. That's good against Giada. Take out some of these God Pharaohs. Elspeth is okay. Let's see what else we got. Binding's okay. Titania's Command is probably what we need to close it out. Filer Vigor's not super great here. We'll take out another Creeping Mold. And what else do we take out? Maybe one of these Casualties of War. Alright, that's good enough. I could probably add a few more things, but that's good enough. Alright, let's see if we can win these next 2 against this guy. But if he goes turn 2 Giada, turn 3 Righteous Valkyrie, and he still has a full grip of like 6 cards still, we have a 0% chance of winning. So that's why I scooped there. That last one. It was just kind of a waste of time to go any further. Alright, start out with Hive. This is a very slow hand, but I got the Blood Chiefs to kill Giada or kill his first Valkyrie, so I'm not too worried about that. And that's a nice top deck there with the Paradise Druid. At least this guy plays quickly. It was very frustrating playing against people who were so pokey. Do we go Toski or do we go Blood Chief's Thirst? I think we go Blood Chief's Thirst here. Or we go Creeping Mold. I like this play better. Much better. A portable hole? I didn't see that coming. Interesting. Alright. That's not the worst. Let's see. We could still Blood Chiefs. We could also Beseju that portable hole, but I don't really like that play. I think we just can also Toski and then Blood Chiefs next turn. Yeah, I think we do that. There's no great plays here. Vorinclex is cool. Okay, we could Blood Chiefs the small one, draw a card. Yeah, I think we do that. Nice. And then we can play this, pay the life, and Nightmare. Take out this other Valkyrie. Alright. Well, with some decent sequencing, I think we've somewhat caught up. Depends what he plays, though. He didn't play Righteous Valkyrie, so he might not have that. That's kind of good for us. We get to look at his hand. He's got Collected Company and another Portable Hole, and Raidan Resplendent. I can't choose creatures. Yeah, we're definitely taking the Collected Company. I could kill the Portable Hole, or I could just Cavalier. I think we just Cavalier here. Take the Glade. And send in with Toski. I think we've got enough value to potentially close it out, but he could pull something off. You never know with these white decks. If he's running Farewell or something, you never know. Okay, we've got to kill Val Kilmer. Do I pay the 1? Sure. That still gives me enough to do this and target Val Kilmer. I know it's not what it's called, but come on, what do you call it? It sounds much better as... Oh, it's almost... I'm close, actually. It's Valkmira. Okay. If I had an editor, they would definitely put a picture of Val Kilmer up on the screen when I said that. Resplendent Angel. 3/3 for 3 with a wall of text. Client's bugged and doesn't want us to read it. Okay. Grab a forest. We'll just grab a tomb. Okay. Well, we can swing with Toski, and we could also swing with Vorinclex, or we could play this guy and then play a couple L's and buff our board. I like that play. We'll play this one with the Phyrexian. Play this one normally. Board is huge. Swing here. I kind of want to keep the reach, because he can swing back 5. Nah, we're fine. More 1-drops. I'll save it for next turn, though. Just in case he top decks some kind of board wipe or something. Nope. Cool. Alright. Well, we definitely had to play very carefully against the said Angel deck to pull that off. It's not my favorite deck to go against, because, you know, the plan's always the same. Play a 2-drop Angel into the Righteous Valkyrie, and that's generally like GG. It's really hard to deal with that at all. So as long as we can manage to avoid that scenario, I think we're mostly okay. Alright, opponent on the play. We have a really slow hand, but we do go into Creeping Mold, Cavalier of Thorns. Cavalier of Thorns is a great defender against all those angels. If he has portable holes, we're kind of screwed. I think we gotta try it though. We'll try our luck. Win or lose, this is it. Mr. Yargle. He's starting off strong. Okay, well, I have to pay 3 life here just to get this elf going. It's a decent top deck. Would have been happier with the forest, but that's the price you pay to have a versatile deck sometimes. Bishop gain a life. It's 4 life when you get an angel. Angel, he dies. Dies spirit. Okay. Yeah, we'll go Hive into Paradise Druid here. Probably Righteous Valkyrie here, right? No, Resplendent. It's pretty good. That's going to give him another angel. Give him another 4 life. Oh, yikes. It's huge. Okay. No Valkyrie next turn, and I think he swings for lethal. That's devastating. It's unfathomable. Even this Cavalier won't even touch a Valkyrie next turn. his creatures will be too big. What this thing will be like a 7/7 or an 8/8 if he plays a Valkyrie. Okay, Giada. Oof. Not a Valkyrie. I'll take it. Giant Angel with a bunch of Okay. What are we supposed to do against this deck? I don't think I have any cards in my deck that do anything about that. Guess we play our other Cavalier and see what happens. We can Creeping Mold a land, but does that even help, really? This card is a little busted. Does that even help, really? I don't know. Doesn't hurt. Or maybe it does. There's still really nothing we can do unless we get really lucky with some top decks here. Everything is just entering as huge creatures from Giada, and he's just making more angels. This next one's going to be like a 9/9. I'll just concede. I don't want to see anymore. Okay, well, I must admit, the games I played before I was recording were way more enjoyable. I'll do one more, see what happens. That's the way it goes sometimes. I think, in general, well, if we see soldiers, we definitely just concede. There's no point playing. It's 100% loss. If we see angels, our odds are not good, but they're a little better because at least they don't disrupt as much, and they have higher CMC, usually. But still, our odds are not really good against angels either. We basically want to play against mid-range and control decks. That's what my deck is best against. Mid-range and control. And, you know, I'm saying 100% loss, but I mean more like 90% on those decks. Alright, let's see what we get. Alright, opponent goes first. So we're on the draw with 4 elves and a Cavalier of Thorns, 1 land. We'll keep it. Fine. Show me a white mana, I'll show you a concede. Let's get a different opponent. What the heck is with Explorer just being nothing but mono white decks all day? Jeez. Almost every single deck. There's only been a very few games that have not been mono white. Very few. Alright, we'll try this. That was a snap keep. Llanowar into Jugan into Toski. That's fine. Should have started with Lair. Would have been a little smarter. Because if I top deck a Thoughtseize, shut the front door. Now it's just awkward. Totally should have started with Lair. Well, I guess, you know, I could play Jugan if I played the Thoughtseize. So it's not that bad. At least we have options. Sure. Alright. Yeah, I buff up my guy. I think I'm just gonna play. Even if I play Toski, I can't attack right away. So now we'll Thoughtseize this guy. See what we're up against. Gonna cast a Consider in response. Okay. Shows me the hand. It's a whole bunch of cantrips and a Spell Pierce. Well, Spell Pierce doesn't do much against me. None of this really does much against me. What does your deck even do? I guess I get rid of... Well, he definitely wants to fill his graveyard with stuff, make a big thing, throw it at me. I think that's his plan overall here. So we'll just take the Fury. Swing for 2. Yeah, that's, as far as I can tell, that's what he's just going to dump a bunch of instant sorceries into the yard, play the card that makes a massive elemental based on instant sorceries, and then that's probably his deck. Hey, I'm just so happy to not be playing against soldiers or elves for once. That is like literally the dream here, is to not play against those. Okay, here we go, we play Toski. And whatever, pay 0, get in 2, draw a card. Barring him having something powerful. Okay, here we go. Double planning, alright. He's definitely going to be filling the graveyard quickly. So this means, you know, if he pops off hard enough with this, he could definitely snap kill us very suddenly. So it's a little scary. Yeah, he doesn't have it. Alright, cool. Alright, we definitely want another Thoughtseize against this guy, and we'd probably take out Casualties. I don't think they're that good against him. Godpharaoh's definitely really good against this guy. Cling to Dust might also be decent against him. Let's see what else might be decent against him. I don't see too much. I don't think we need this Blood Chief's Thirst, although if he makes a token, this Blood Chief's is really good. Creeping Molds, let's take out, let's just go down to 1. Put in a Nightmare for the discard. That's, well, it's discard and exile graveyard. That's actually good here. I don't think there's much else we really need. But we got 2 slots. I guess I put in these blood chiefs for when he does make his big elemental. Because it's got a CMC of 0, I believe. If that's what the deck is, I'm kind of assuming that. I guess our other thing is this Battle Mammoth. Draws this card when it gets targeted. He's definitely got a target to take care of it, so that should be good. Okay, this looks decent. He's on the play. Alright, he just goes Island Pass. We're just going to play out our Llanowar, get her going. Alright, opponent doesn't do much here. Probably holding a Spell Pierce. Bit of a thinker. I think I'm going to foretell this Mammoth to play next turn. So let's swing with the Elf, see if he does anything. Hoping, you know, if he has removal, he's going to use it. Okay, yeah, there we go. That's fine. We'll foretell this Mammoth. We're going to wait another couple turns. I just don't want to get this Elspeth Spell Pierced or this Jugan Spell Pierced. That's why I didn't play him. So I kind of want to see him tap out. But I mean, he might not do that. Maybe I just have to bite the bullet and decide one of them's getting countered. Or maybe he's not holding the Spell Pierce. We're just going to wait. Not in a rush. If I can wait to guarantee this Elspeth, then that would be ideal. Okay, he passes here. I'm going to play this Mammoth. If he's holding Spell Pierce, he can't counter the Mammoth with it. He's going to cantrip, see what he can find. Does it resolve? Another cantrip. It does resolve. Big old 6/5 Mammoth. I love this thing. I think I feel like it should be played more in Commander. It's pretty good value. It's just, it feels like it's slightly outclassed by other stuff. Just slight. Okay, opponent is taking a little bit of time. Seems to be devising some sort of plan. I don't know what that plan would be. Let's come in with this Mammoth. I just really want to see him tap out or something. Okay, do we play the Jugan? Yeah, let's play the Jugan here. Counters this. It's okay. No, you know, maybe I did this slightly wrong. Like, okay, here's what I'm thinking. There's a pretty good chance that we have a very limited amount of time. Oh, I've once again found another bug in their client. So, Beseju right now is offering that, okay, I can hit non-basics. That's why, okay. I forgot that this could hit non-basic lands. Beseju can hit non-basic lands. That's so good. But it does say opponent controls, so you can't blow up your own stuff. 3 damage? Sure. Gonna play with fire. I get to draw a card off of this. Okay. Okay, his graveyard is getting really full of instants and sorceries, so he's got some plan with that. So what we've got to do here is resolve this Elspeth's Nightmare and make sure that it resolves. So we're going to Thought Seize him first. Oh, the Crackling Drake. I can't kill the Drake and a Spell Pierce. Spell Pierce is fine. He can't counter a Spell Pierce because I got enough mana. I think we just get rid of this Drake. Just nope on that because I don't have a way to kill it actually. And then we'll play this Nightmare, and this should exile his graveyard next turn. And he can Spell Pierce it if he wants. I'll just pay it. And we pass the turn. Knew he was holding that Spell Pierce. Just knew it. This guy's still absolutely packing his yard with stuff that's about to get exiled. But first we're going to get another look at his hand. He might just concede here. I don't think he can win unless he gets very, very lucky. Phoenix, cool. That does help. It is a clock. Another Phoenix. Okay. We need a way to kill these Phoenixes in exile. So that's what his deck is. Okay. Creeping Mold doesn't really help here. Block 1. I think we just play that. Kind of shuts down his cantrip ability. It's going to be annoying for him to deal with. These Arclight and Phoenixes are going to be annoying for me to deal with. I don't think I'm going to block. I'll see what I top deck. That's not very helpful. Unfortunate timing though. Let's hit the Steam Vents. I can block 1 next turn. I could Thought Seize him now. But then let's wait a turn. Yeah, I don't think we can win unless we get something. We really need something useful. He's kind of in the same boat. I have to block now. I probably should have blocked last turn. Would have saved me 6 HP. Yeah, we got to block 1 here. Gives me 2 turns to top deck Cavalier of Thorns. That is not a Cavalier of Thorns. If he has a play with fire, I just lose. I absolutely need a Cavalier of Thorns or I lose. Actually, I needed one last turn. I think this is it. There's just too many cards he can draw that kill me. God Pharaohs is definitely good against him now, because he can't trigger the Arc Lights. Ah, there we go. Cazil's Fury. You got it. Cool, let's go to game 3. Alright, now that I see what his deck is, I'm definitely going to bring in this Hero's Downfall. I think I go ahead and bring in Assassin's Trophy. Well, I don't really Creeping Mold. God Pharaohs are a bit much. I think I'll rather have a at least one casualties. Cling to Dust? Yeah, we definitely want Cling to Dust. Alright, this should be fine. This is about as good as it gets. Okay, we're on the play here. We got an Opening Thoughtseize. That's pretty good. We'll try this. Yikes. This guy's very light on the lands. I think I'm just going to take this Spike Field. I don't have any mana dorks anyway, so... Oh, I always forget about Lightning Axe. Lightning Axe is good. Okay, no great plays here. I guess I go Forest Mystic. I could Valakut Recovery this Thoughtseize and play it again next turn. Nothing super great to take there, though. It's hardly worth taking a cantrip. I wouldn't mind hitting the Play with Fire, though. Yeah, let's get this Play with Fire. Oh no, it tapped wrong. You darn deck. Whatever. Supposed to tap the Mystic and save a black mana, but I let it auto tap and, yeah, it did its thing. He should be able to find lands with these. Probably what he's looking for. He got an Arc Light in the yard. So we want to see our Cling to Dust at this point. Let's give him a Thoughtseize. Let's try to stop him from casting 3 spells. Ooh, yikes. I don't think we're going to win this one, boys. This is tough. These are all very annoying spells. It's definitely got to be either Brotherhood's End or Chart a Course or Play with Fire. I think the Chart a Course is the one here. Playing this elf just walks into a Brotherhood's End, but gotta get some kind of pressure going. That's really good. 2 more little spells and he has multiple Arc Lights. Oh, he doesn't have it? Interesting. I think we take the Brotherhood's End here. Might as well play out the Boseiju. Still not looking good for us. I mean, we got him on a 15-turn clock. It's not the kind of clock you want to put people on. Here we go. This is good. This will force its hand. So he's trying to set up to play 3 spells, obviously, right? Because if he can do that, then he gets all the Arc Lights back. If I exile them, it might be GG. But I need to top deck something. What is my deck doing? Come on, I've got like a whole arrangement of giant beefy boys. I just can't seem to draw them. Alright, we'll definitely take the Play with Fire there. Definitely gonna Thoughtseize away this Lightning Axe. Sure. Yeah, we got him on the ropes here. These Thoughtseizes have been clutch. There's no way he can play 3 spells. Yeah, he's probably gonna concede off this Graveyard Exile. But I need to draw a threat. Come on. Come on, deck. I've had enough of the worst top decks ever. It's so cringe. Give me something other than a mana source and a discard spell. I think that's all my deck has. Ugh, come on, give me just one big beefy boy. Just one. There's a bunch in here. Yeah, it's kind of beefy, but all that to destroy 1 land? Doesn't seem worth. I think I'll save it. See if he plays like a Drake or something. Double consider. Yeah, it's decent. Targeting me. Is there an Arc Light? Nope. He shocked that? He tried to lose? I'm a little confused. Why would he shock that in? He might just be... Yeah, I think he just made a mistake. He also should have killed the Paradise Druid, because I cannot for the life of me top deck a real threat. How does it feel to play against a guy who's just playing ramp elves and random exile stuff? Oh, there's the cleave. Oh, that's 2 extra turns, isn't it? Or was that just 1? He loses the turn. Yeah, he loses the game. Okay. He had another turn, but he lost at the end of the first one. Interesting. Okay, well, that was at least an interesting game. I think I probably, I don't know. My goodness, we were so unlucky with just non-stop top decking mana sources and thought seizes. I almost need to look at my deck again just to be sure that I actually have real threats in it. Yeah, all we needed was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of just any of these cards. Yeah, I would have been happy with the Godfrey statue. Didn't see Gallagrators. We didn't see Jukin. Didn't see Toski. All we saw was this. We saw these cards. That's all we drew, was these cards and these cards. It was so weird. And I guess we drew the Balagad, but like nothing in this set was drawn that game. No, so I don't know, whatever, it is what it is. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's been fun, a little bit of a different deck. I don't know, let me know your thoughts down below. Just thought I'd try to shake up the meta a little bit with something like this. Alright, see you next time, peace.